All right, y'all know the vibes. Check it out. We got this guy right here, SinCity-Manny Wise. That's right, SinCity-Manny Wise, a local Las Vegas YouTuber, and this clown is the one responsible for the Vegas shooting of other Vegas YouTuber Finny the Legend over some YouTube BS. Now, y'all hear that. Now, YouTube BS, two local YouTubers turns into this on the Las Vegas Strip. Now, y'all tell me if that makes sense, man, because I just don't get it. But we're gonna break this whole thing down and more. Y'all keep it locked, sit tight. I got you. Straight Shoota Podcast, baby. Let's go. All right, folks, gather around. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's your boy with the hood news. It's your favorite ghetto reporter, Swift Dollars, a.k.a. 16-Pad Killer. And, of course, you're tuned in to Straight Shoota Podcast on Maschine Mafia TV. And y'all know how we do it. This is a safe place for unbiased opinions based on facts, where we give it to you straight with no chase, all right? Hit that subscribe button, smash up the likes, and do your boy a favor. Click that notification bell so that way you stay in the loop, fam, each and every time I drop these videos, all right? Now, we're going to go ahead and get straight to this, man. We got blood spill in the Las Vegas streets over a YouTube rivalry gone bad. That's right, y'all. This goes out to all my fellow YouTubers. Yo, man, it ain't that serious, man. Let's stop this, man. So the gentleman on the right, he goes by the name of SinCity-Manny Wise, and the gentleman to the left goes by the name of Finny the Legend. Now, Finny the Legend and his wife were killed while strolling on the Las Vegas Strip, and he was going live on June the 8th. Now, the gentleman on the right, Manuel Ruiz, who is SinCity-Manny Wise, after the shooting turned himself in, but this just doesn't even make any sense. Why would you throw your life away over a YouTube rivalry just to try to show you the man? Not to mention, you got the whole crime on tape. You know what I'm saying? The man sitting right there streaming live, and you pull out a banger and pop him. That just doesn't make any sense. So let me give y'all the backstory just in case if y'all ain't been paying attention. Now, the conflict between the two streamers started over copyright infringement, and that's what reports are saying from local news as well as others. After reviewing those video posts, they had also argued over many issues. Finny, like I said, Finny the Legend, his wife was killed, and no other victims have been identified yet. But like I said, this man is live streaming, and they happen to run into each other on the strip, and that's just when it all went haywire. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't even gonna let the gunshots go off on this one because somebody lost their life as well as an innocent woman lost their life. And, you know, of course, can't play that clip because of the graphic nature with it. Now, again, this guy done turned himself in. He's 41 years old, so you know his life's over. He's in Vegas. They're gonna send him out to Pink City or the desert somewhere and just let him be, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he's just a big dummy anyway. So if you was following this guy, subscribing to this guy, Lord knows the type of content he was putting out if he was rocking and rolling like this. Like, he could have squabbled, you know what I'm saying? But these days, don't nobody want to squabble. Everybody just want to, you know what I'm saying, cock, pop, and toss. But then once you get to that penitentiary, guess what? You got to squabble. You got to bang. There ain't no guns in there. Now you really got to get down. But anyway, like I said, this took place in front of the Bellagio Hotel and Casino about 10:40 p.m. Everybody heard the gunfire, got the scattering. When the police got there, of course, it was the two people with the husband and wife, rest in peace, Finny the Legend, his wife. So that's a whole family that's been taken away over some YouTube buffoonery and nonsense that really, you know what I'm saying, ain't no place in the game for that. Like, at the end of the day, y'all in the same town. It's always somebody that knows somebody. Get that man on the horn. Do it like men. He's 41 years old. I'm 44. Do it like men. Get on the phone. Let that man know you got a problem with that man. Even back in the day for war, before they had war, they had a council. Everybody pulled up and stated their demands. If we can't reach a resolve, all right, in the morning then, it's up. Well, if that's the case, cool, but at least you try to resolve it like men. This is nonsense. Now, family, family got to bury 2 loved ones. People done lost their daddies, brothers, sisters, cousins, aunts, mothers, nieces, nephews, all that above over some YouTube BS. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That don't even make no sense, man. It's sad that as a society today, this is where we at, but this is the type of things that's going on. You know what I'm saying? I got my care and conceal, and I stay with it for the most part, but a lot of times I don't, you know, I try to, if I got to go out like that, I'd rather stay at the crib, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared to knuckle it up, but it's just to the point where these days, a lot of stuff don't even be worth it, man. They taking the fun out the game. You know what I'm saying? They trying to take the fun out the game. Sure enough. But y'all check out this news update as far as what's going on out there. I got my man putting boots on the ground, so we're going to see what he's talking about.
Tom, that's right. This is the exact spot where those shots rang out less than 24 hours ago. You see this spot on that live stream, which captured this shooting in real time. You see this famous sidewalk buzzing with people hoping to catch a glimpse of the iconic Bellagio fountains when what sounds like 7 shots ring out. We spoke to a man today who told us he was just steps away from the shooter when he started firing, telling us he ran for his life, fearing that this was another mass shooting, taking shelter in a nearby hotel. Now, police tell us today that 41-year-old Manuel Ruiz turned himself into a Henderson police station. They say that this was an isolated incident that kicked off as a feud online, as a conflict on social media that tragically escalated, not yet identifying the victims. Tom.
Like I said, man, sad all the way around, man. You know, this is the moment right here, right before it all took place. He on live, and then next thing you know, old buddy walk up, and then it just went up from there. You know, when you got that power in your hand, you know what I'm saying, and you got that oil in you, think different. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if he won't strap, they could have just squabbed it out. But since he had that God Jew in his hand, he felt the power. And it's sad, you know what I'm saying, even for him and his family, whoever this wise guy is, you know, but at the end of the day, I think he's pretty stupid because, you know, it's a whole lot of things that they could have handled different. And like, I even went back and looked at some of their videos. I mean, it was more so like they clowning each other, but well, like I said, I ain't from Vegas. I'm from the CAC. I'm from NC. But for what I saw online, it's like, especially if y'all in the same city, it can't be up like that if y'all goofing and clowning each other like that. And I mean, it just don't even look that serious to be on it like that. And like I said, you 41 years old, homie. It's over. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. You can't scream no self-defense. That's out the window. Cause it's on tape. And we heard you on tape talking about, I don't care, homie. I don't care. You know, so it's a dub for him. But y'all put it in the comments, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Like, if you a podcaster or a YouTuber, is this gonna make you think twice about the type of content you put out or how you move or this or that? I mean, I move anyway because I don't disrespect. I try my best not to disrespect nobody. I don't make the news. I report the news. If you make the news, the joke's on you. Hell, if I make the news, it's the same thing. The joke's on me. Smarten up, tighten up, move better. That's all I can say about that. But like at the end of the day, if it's something out there that I want to speak my mind on, I'm going to speak it. It's a way to speak and it's a way to be disrespectful. But it's also a way to push your line and get your point across and let it be known, look, this is what it is. This is what I'm standing on. So, you know, it is what it is, respectfully. But, you know, like I said, y'all put in the comments, man. Like even on records or wax or something, I ain't got time to be going back and forth with nobody, man. Especially somebody I can get on the horn. That's how grown men do it. We speak on it. You know what I'm saying? We let it be known what the issue is. And if it go to that, it go to that. But this is unnecessary. Like, you on the Vegas Strip, Holmes. You ain't on no back blocks. You ain't whatever that next town over is or nothing like that. You on the Strip. Come on, player. You in front of the Bellagio, man. Like, and y'all locals, y'all know better than that, man. Like I said, I'm from out of town. I know better than that. You got to be on your best behavior in front of the Bellagio. Come on, Sin City wives. Like, come on, man. I mean, like I said, I just don't get it, man. I really don't get it. But hey, maybe it's me, man. Maybe it's man. I'm telling you, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you straight up. Us '80s babies, us early '80s babies, we the last of a dying breed, man. I'm gonna tell y'all that for sure, man. But that's my time, baby. Y'all know how we do it, man. Like I said, man, smash that like button, man. If y'all rock with your boy, man, go ahead and support the channel. Do all that. Leave a subscription. Subscribe. Do whatever, man. But y'all let me know who's out there, who rocking with me, man. Come on, help me push this thing up, man. We at 750 subscribers. Let's get this thing to 1,000 by the end of the month, all right? Straight Shoota podcast, baby. Let's go.